तुम जो भी तय करो ठीक है। इस कॉलेज में नहीं पढ़ना है, मत पढ़ो। अरे पिटिए का ना
पापा।
टॉपर बेटा, तुम हम पे तो बिल्कुल नहीं गई।
प्रणाम बहन जी।
हमें ये एहसास है कि कुछ लोग हमें क्या समझते हैं, हम कैसे दिखते हैं, कैसे बोलते हैं, हम उनसे अलग हैं। पर हमारी काबिलियत उनसे बिल्कुल कम नहीं।
छोड़िए ना।
इस कॉलेज का सबसे अहम अंग्रेजी शब्द टॉपर किसके पास है? एक बात याद रखना, हमारी पहचान हमारी ताकत है और तुम्हारी पहचान सिर्फ तुम लिख सकते हो। बाकी सबके लिए तो पापा ने प्लान कर ही लिया है।
नए सवेरे नए हैं उजाले, नई उड़ाने।
मेरा नाम गलत लिखा है।
अपनों को इंश्योर करने के साथ उन्हें अपनी पहचान की ताकत का एहसास दिलाएं ताकि वो हर मुश्किल का सामना कर सके। HDFC लाइफ, सर उठा के जियो।
सुनो, फिर से शादी करनी? अरे अब तो मैं रिटायर होने वाला हूँ, उसके बाद तो टाइम ही टाइम होगा एक दूसरे के लिए। हर हफ्ते लॉन्ग ड्राइव्स, मूवीज
और नए नए रेस्टोरेंट्स। पर रिटायरमेंट के बाद लाइफ इतनी इजी थोड़ी होगी।
मेरी बेटी को कोई कमी नहीं होनी चाहिए। हा? महीने में कितना कमा लेते हो तुम?
तो क्या सोचा है, कर लें शादी?
HDFC लाइफ एन्युटी।
रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी सैलरी मिलेगी, बता देना अपने पापा को।
HDFC Life Annuity plans the lifelong monthly guaranteed income ताकि रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी लाइफ पहले जैसी ही रहे। HDFC Life, सर उठा के जियो।
तुम्हें अपनी गोद में खिलाने जैसा कोई एहसास नहीं दुनिया में, पर एक दिन था जब मुझे लगा कि शायद मुझे ये मौका कभी मिलेगा ही नहीं। तुम आने वाले थे और पापा की तबीयत बहुत खराब हो गई। लाइफ एक दिन बिना किसी वार्निंग के बदल गई। यू वांट टू स्लीप? ओके ओके ओके, सो जा सो जा। पता है, बहुत डर गया था मैं। तुम दोनों अकेले थे, अगर मुझे कुछ हो जाता तो तब मैंने एक लेटर भी लिखा था।
क्या लिखा था?
हाँ? लिखा था कि मैं अभी तक तुमसे मिला भी नहीं हूं और आई लव यू सो मच ऑलरेडी। मैं तुम्हें बड़ा होते हुए देखना चाहता था। लाइफ का शायद कोई और ही प्लान था। अरे तुम दोनों को कभी मेरी कमी महसूस ना हो, इसलिए मैंने सब कुछ प्लान कर लिया है।
लाइफ कब और कैसे बदल जाए ये किसी को नहीं पता, इसलिए अपनों का फ्यूचर आज ही सिक्योर करें HDFC लाइफ टर्म प्लान्स के साथ। HDFC लाइफ, सर उठा के जियो।
नो नो रिया, बस आने वाली है, चलो। बेटा मैं भी तो जा रही हूँ ना ऑफिस 2 साल बाद।
मम्मा पेट दर्द कर रहा है।
अच्छा, दवाई दे दूँ? या
मम्मा मुझे नहीं जाना प्लीज।
नो स्टॉप इट।
मम्मा
क्या हुआ रिया?
मेरा टिफिन बॉक्स। मम्मा दो ना।
हाँ
एक माँ का ना बोलना जितना मुश्किल होता है उतना ही जरूरी भी, क्योंकि उनकी ना में ताकत होती है अपनों को कल के लिए तैयार करने की। Here's to those who secure our tomorrow. HDFC Life, सर उठा के जियो।
तुम जो भी तय करो ठीक है, इस कॉलेज में नहीं पढ़ना है, मत पढ़ो। अरे पिटिए का ना
पापा।
टॉपर बेटा, तुम हम पे तो बिल्कुल नहीं गई।
प्रणाम बहन जी।
हमें ये एहसास है कि कुछ लोग हमें क्या समझते हैं, हम कैसे दिखते हैं, कैसे बोलते हैं, हम उनसे अलग हैं, पर हमारी काबिलियत उनसे बिल्कुल कम नहीं।
छोड़िए ना।
इस कॉलेज का सबसे अहम अंग्रेजी शब्द टॉपर किसके पास है? एक बात याद रखना, हमारी पहचान हमारी ताकत है, और तुम्हारी पहचान सिर्फ तुम लिख सकते हो। बाकी सबके लिए तो पापा ने प्लान कर ही लिया है।
नए सवेरे नए हैं उजाले, नई उड़ाने।
मेरा नाम गलत लिखा है।
अपनों को इंश्योर करने के साथ उन्हें अपनी पहचान की ताकत का एहसास दिलाएं, ताकि वो हर मुश्किल का सामना कर सके। HDFC लाइफ, सर उठा के जियो।
सुनो, फिर से शादी करनी? अरे अब तो मैं रिटायर होने वाला हूँ, उसके बाद तो टाइम ही टाइम होगा एक दूसरे के लिए। हर हफ्ते लॉन्ग ड्राइव्स, मूवीज
और नए नए रेस्टोरेंट्स। पर रिटायरमेंट के बाद लाइफ इतनी इजी थोड़ी होगी।
मेरी बेटी को कोई कमी नहीं होनी चाहिए। हाँ? महीने में कितना कमा लेते हो तुम?
तो क्या सोचा है, कर लें शादी?
HDFC लाइफ एन्युटी।
रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी सैलरी मिलेगी, बता देना अपने पापा को।
HDFC Life Annuity Plans the lifelong monthly guaranteed income, ताकि रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी लाइफ पहले जैसी ही रहे। HDFC Life, सर उठा के जियो।
तुम्हें अपनी गोद में खिलाने जैसा कोई एहसास नहीं दुनिया में, पर एक दिन था जब मुझे लगा कि शायद मुझे ये मौका कभी मिलेगा ही नहीं। तुम आने वाले थे और पापा की तबीयत बहुत खराब हो गई। लाइफ एक दिन बिना किसी वार्निंग के बदल गई। यू वांट टू स्लीप? ओके ओके ओके, सो जा सो जा। पता है, बहुत डर गया था मैं। तुम दोनों अकेले थे, अगर मुझे कुछ हो जाता तो तब मैंने एक लेटर भी लिखा था।
क्या लिखा था?
हा? लिखा था कि मैं अभी तक तुमसे मिला भी नहीं हूं और आई लव यू सो मच ऑलरेडी। मैं तुम्हें बड़ा होते हुए देखना चाहता था। लाइफ का शायद कोई और ही प्लान था। अरे तुम दोनों को कभी मेरी कमी महसूस ना हो, इसलिए मैंने सब कुछ प्लान कर लिया है।
लाइफ कब और कैसे बदल जाए ये किसी को नहीं पता, इसलिए अपनों का फ्यूचर आज ही सिक्योर करें HDFC लाइफ टर्म प्लान्स के साथ। HDFC लाइफ, सर उठा के जियो।
नो नो रिया, बस आने वाली है, चलो। बेटा मैं भी तो जा रही हूँ ना ऑफिस 2 साल बाद।
मम्मा पेट दर्द कर रहा है।
अच्छा, दवाई दे दो। या
मम्मा मुझे नहीं जाना प्लीज।
नो, स्टॉप इट।
मम्मा
क्या हुआ रिया?
मेरा टिफिन बॉक्स। मम्मा दो ना।
हाँ।
एक माँ का ना बोलना जितना मुश्किल होता है उतना ही जरूरी भी, क्योंकि उनकी ना में ताकत होती है अपनों को कल के लिए तैयार करने की। Here's to those who secure our tomorrow. HDFC Life, सर उठा के जियो।
तुम जो भी तय करो ठीक है, इस कॉलेज में नहीं पढ़ना है, मत पढ़ो। अरे बिटिया का नाम?
पापा।
टॉपर। बेटा तुम हम पे तो बिल्कुल नहीं गई।
प्रणाम बहन जी।
हमें ये एहसास है कि कुछ लोग हमें क्या समझते हैं, हम कैसे दिखते हैं, कैसे बोलते हैं, हम उनसे अलग हैं, पर हमारी काबिलियत उनसे बिल्कुल कम नहीं।
छोड़िए ना।
इस कॉलेज का सबसे अहम अंग्रेजी शब्द टॉपर किसके पास है? एक बात याद रखना, हमारी पहचान हमारी ताकत है, और तुम्हारी पहचान सिर्फ तुम लिख सकते हो। बाकी सबके लिए तो पापा ने प्लान कर ही लिया है।
नए सवेरे नए हैं उजाले, नई उड़ाने।
मेरा नाम गलत लिखा है।
अपनों को इंश्योर करने के साथ उन्हें अपनी पहचान की ताकत का एहसास दिलाएं, ताकि वो हर मुश्किल का सामना कर सके। HDFC लाइफ, सर उठा के जियो।
सुनो, फिर से शादी करनी? अरे अब तो मैं रिटायर होने वाला हूँ, उसके बाद तो टाइम ही टाइम होगा एक दूसरे के लिए। हर हफ्ते लॉन्ग ड्राइव्स, मूवीज
और नए नए रेस्टोरेंट्स। पर रिटायरमेंट के बाद लाइफ इतनी इजी थोड़ी होगी।
मेरी बेटी को कोई कमी नहीं होनी चाहिए। हा? महीने में कितना कमा लेते हो तुम?
तो क्या सोचा है, कर लें शादी?
HDFC लाइफ एन्युटी।
रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी सैलरी मिलेगी, बता देना अपने पापा को।
HDFC Life Annuity Plans the lifelong monthly guaranteed income, ताकि रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी लाइफ पहले जैसी ही रहे। HDFC Life, सर उठा के जी।
तुम्हें अपनी गोद में खिलाने जैसा कोई एहसास नहीं दुनिया में, पर एक दिन था जब मुझे लगा कि शायद मुझे ये मौका कभी मिलेगा ही नहीं। तुम आने वाले थे और पापा की तबीयत बहुत खराब हो गई। लाइफ एक दिन बिना किसी वार्निंग के बदल गई। यू वांट टू स्लीप? ओके ओके ओके, सो जा सो जा। पता है, बहुत डर गया था मैं। तुम दोनों अकेले थे, अगर मुझे कुछ हो जाता तो तब मैंने एक लेटर भी लिखा था।
क्या लिखा था?
हा? लिखा था कि मैं अभी तक तुमसे मिला भी नहीं हूं और आई लव यू सो मच ऑलरेडी। मैं तुम्हें बड़ा होते हुए देखना चाहता था। लाइफ का शायद कोई और ही प्लान था। अरे, तुम दोनों को कभी मेरी कमी महसूस ना हो, इसलिए मैंने सब कुछ प्लान कर लिया है।
लाइफ कब और कैसे बदल जाए ये किसी को नहीं पता, इसलिए अपनों का फ्यूचर आज ही सिक्योर करें HDFC लाइफ टर्म प्लान्स के साथ। HDFC लाइफ, सर उठा के जियो।
नो नो रिया, बस आने वाली है, चलो। बेटा मैं भी तो जा रही हूँ ना ऑफिस 2 साल बाद।
मम्मा पेट दर्द कर रहा है।
अच्छा, दवाई दे दो। या
मम्मा मुझे नहीं जाना प्लीज।
नो, स्टॉप इट।
मम्मा
क्या हुआ रिया?
मेरा टिफिन बॉक्स। मम्मा दो ना।
हाँ।
एक माँ का ना बोलना जितना मुश्किल होता है, उतना ही जरूरी भी, क्योंकि उनकी ना में ताकत होती है अपनों को कल के लिए तैयार करने की। Here's to those who secure our tomorrow. HDFC Life, सर उठा के जियो।
तुम जो भी तय करो ठीक है, इस कॉलेज में नहीं पढ़ना, मत पढ़ो। अरे पिटिए का ना
पापा।
टॉपर, बेटा तुम हम पे तो बिल्कुल नहीं गई।
प्रणाम बहन जी।
हमें ये एहसास है कि कुछ लोग हमें क्या समझते हैं, हम कैसे दिखते हैं, कैसे बोलते हैं, हम उनसे अलग हैं, पर हमारी काबिलियत उनसे बिल्कुल कम नहीं।
छोड़िए ना।
इस कॉलेज का सबसे अहम अंग्रेजी शब्द टॉपर किसके पास? एक बात याद रखना, हमारी पहचान हमारी ताकत है, और तुम्हारी पहचान सिर्फ तुम लिख सकते हो। बाकी सबके लिए तो पापा ने प्लान कर ही लिया है।
नए सवेरे नए हैं उजाले, नई उड़ाने।
मेरा नाम गलत लिखा है।
अपनों को इंश्योर करने के साथ उन्हें अपनी पहचान की ताकत का एहसास दिलाएं, ताकि वो हर मुश्किल का सामना कर सके। HDFC लाइफ, सर उठा के जियो।
सुनो, फिर से शादी करनी? भाई अब तो मैं रिटायर होने वाला हूँ, उसके बाद तो टाइम ही टाइम होगा एक दूसरे के लिए। हर हफ्ते लॉन्ग ड्राइव्स, मूवीज
और नए नए रेस्टोरेंट्स। पर रिटायरमेंट के बाद लाइफ इतनी इजी थोड़ी होगी।
मेरी बेटी को कोई कमी नहीं होनी चाहिए। हाँ? महीने में कितना कमा लेते हो तुम?
तो क्या सोचा है? कर लें शादी?
HDFC लाइफ एन्युटी
रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी सैलरी मिलेगी। बता देना अपने पापा को।
HDFC Life Annuity Plans the lifelong monthly guaranteed income, ताकि रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी लाइफ पहले जैसी ही रहे। HDFC Life, सर उठा के जी।
तुम्हें अपनी गोद में खिलाने जैसा कोई एहसास नहीं दुनिया में, पर एक दिन था जब मुझे लगा कि शायद मुझे ये मौका कभी मिलेगा ही नहीं। तुम आने वाले थे और पापा की तबीयत बहुत खराब हो गई। लाइफ एक दिन बिना किसी वार्निंग के बदल गई। यू वांट टू स्लीप? ओके ओके ओके, सो जा सो जा। पता है, बहुत डर गया था मैं। तुम दोनों अकेले थे, अगर मुझे कुछ हो जाता तो तब मैंने एक लेटर भी लिखा था।
क्या लिखा था?
हा? लिखा था कि मैं अभी तक तुमसे मिला भी नहीं हूं और आई लव यू सो मच ऑलरेडी। मैं तुम्हें बड़ा होते हुए देखना चाहता था। लाइफ का शायद कोई और ही प्लान था। अरे, तुम दोनों को कभी मेरी कमी महसूस ना हो, इसलिए मैंने सब कुछ प्लान कर लिया है।
लाइफ कब और कैसे बदल जाए ये किसी को नहीं पता, इसलिए अपनों का फ्यूचर आज ही सिक्योर करें HDFC लाइफ टर्म प्लान्स के साथ। HDFC लाइफ, सर उठा के जियो।
A very good afternoon and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. My name is Rebecca Watkins and I am truly honored to be your host today for the mega guaranteed second income event. Before we begin, an important announcement, ladies and gentlemen, please do take note that this event is for the internal consumption of HDFC Life employees only. So please do not record or take snapshots of any of our senior speeches and share them on any social media handles or public forums such as WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram. Please, ladies and gentlemen, this is very important. Please take note of that and do follow those guidelines. Well, everyone, today we have gathered together to discuss a truly game-changing product, HDFC Life Guaranteed Income Insurance Plan, which has the potential to transform the lives of our customers. So as we move through different stages of our life, we are all well aware that we have aspirations and goals for our families as well as ourselves. And with inflation and increasing cost of living, we often find ourselves managing the demands of everyday responsibilities, such as household expenses, paying for healthcare and education fees. This is where a second income is absolutely vital. It not only provides financial security, but it also empowers us to provide a better life for our loved ones and ourselves. So everyone, to talk more about the importance of a second income, we have with us three distinguished gentlemen. Deputy Managing Director, Mr. Suresh Badami, Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Neeraj Shah, and Head Products and Segments, Mr. Anish Khanna from HDFC Life's Senior Leadership Team. And they're going to be sharing with us their valuable insights and perspectives on the newly launched product, HDFC Life Guaranteed Income Insurance Plan. We are honored to have all of you with us today, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts on this fantastic new offering. So everyone, without any further delay, let's begin and hand over the floor to Mr. Suresh Badami, Deputy Managing Director, for his thoughts on GIIP. Over to you, Mr. Badami.
Hello and a very good afternoon to everybody on call today. I mean, as always, it's a pleasure to be speaking to our entire team, and nothing better than a product launch to get an opportunity to speak to everyone on call. I know this is March end, everybody will be very busy. So, for everybody to have taken time out and have joined the session, I thought I'll take 5-10 minutes to just give a quick overview as to where we are and then talk a little bit about the product. Every time there is a product launch or a partner meet, I think back and say, look, what are the 3, 4 core elements on how to make a good life insurance business, right? And how do we run the company well? How do we grow life insurance? And after many years in this industry, if I were to break it up into 4 steps, and I've mentioned this in earlier forums, if I have to break it up into 4 steps, there are broadly 4 ways to look at how to build a good business. The first one, frankly, for me, is to build a great value proposition, right? And when I say that, it is to say that, look, finally, the customer out there, we need to meet their needs, their requirements, and we need to come out with solutioning where the product by itself is so good that each one of us will buy the product ourselves. So a lot of our time and effort has to go into thinking through product designs and constructs which are really adding value to the end customer, right? And whether you were to look at cancer care, whether you were to look at Click to Protect, whether you were to look at deferred annuity, whether you were to look at the Sanchay Plus series, a lot of these products are, exceptional products that have been launched in the industry by HDFC Life. And, kudos to the product teams, kudos to the actuarial team to have come out with blockbuster products like this. We ran a campaign where we are saying you come first, right? And the whole campaign was to say that, look, if you're going to go and sell a product or market a product in the market, we have to make sure that we buy it ourselves first, right? And whether it is us, our employees, our partner employees, how do we go out and make a product so good that we don't have a problem in terms of recommending it to anyone else? So that's the first step, build a great value proposition. The second step, I would say, is in terms of ensuring there is a lot of awareness and consideration and a lot of brand trust, right? Because there are a lot of people out there, even though there is a great product, somehow have the inertia to buy a new product, right? And life insurance, for many ways, other than maybe a simple term, is a product that people want to know a little bit more. They don't understand it fully. While products have got very transparent, products have got easier to understand, still there is a lot of inertia. So really the challenge for us as a company is to make sure that our awareness and consideration remains the highest. So there, the brand teams, the marketing teams have to work hard. And so do I would say, the compliance teams. And I will talk about it a little more, whether it is the Sar Utha Ke Jio campaign, whether it's the bounce back campaign, whether it's the digital campaigns that we run, also the awards that we win, right? A lot of this is about creating trust as well as the first consideration for HDFC Life products. So here again, HDFC Life stands out. It is probably one of the most reputed banks. People trust it. We won the best governed company, which was an award given by the Institute of Company Secretaries of India. Yesterday, we have won another big award. I will leave it to Narendra Gangan and their team to talk about it a little later, because, or announce that later. If you were to look at the best consumer brand, if you were to look at the best places to work, if you were to look at any of these, we are ensuring that every stakeholder, whether it's the employee, whether it's the regulator, whether it's the end customer, whether it's our partner, in many ways respects us, and then we remain the number one. So the first step was to create a great product. The second step was to make sure that when somebody thinks of buying this product, we remain the number one as far as the product is to be bought. And the third part is to make ease of buying, right? Now, obviously, it is a product where there is a lot of risk associated. We have to make sure that we source the right profile of customer. We have to make sure that we don't take unnecessary risks on our book. But here we need to ensure that we make it as easy, whether it's non-medical, whether it's 3-click, whether it's PASA, whether it's easier UI UX on our tabs and interface. There are many such initiatives that we need to look at in terms of making it easy for the customer to buy that particular product, right? So that's the third thing that we need to do. And finally, the fourth step is to ensure that we bring top level service. And the first thing which comes to mind when it comes to service is claims, right? And finally, insurance is about ensuring that we not only do claims and maturity, but primarily claims. We want to make sure that the customer who has bought product from HDFC Life is aware about the claims settlement ratios, is rest assured that if something were to happen to him or her, the family would get the money which they had kind of taken the insurance for. Many of us, in our team are aware of the top line numbers, but many of us don't know what kind of claims have been paid for the customers that we have sourced. In many ways, it's a great product and each one of us needs to feel proud. For instance, in the last year, we paid out 3,83,000 claims for a value of almost 4,300 crores. Like for many of us will know our top line number, but many of us need to understand the number of lives in India that we have touched in terms of ensuring that claims have been paid out should be an equal matter of pride for us as in terms of being the number one in terms of revenue, right? And I think these 4 parts in itself is a virtual cycle. So you create a great value proposition, you ensure you're number one on awareness and consideration, you ensure that you make it ease of buying, and finally, you make sure that you give good service, and automatically the customers will keep coming back to HDFC Life. And I think I must pay, kudos to the team that over the last 21, 22 years, the amount of work that has been done to ensure that we stand out on each of these 4 areas, is why HDFC Life is where we are. So coming specifically to this particular product, there is obviously a need for a second income for each one of us. Many of us are salaried. There are people who are self-employed, and given the VUCA in the environment, given the volatility in the environment, I think it is always important to have 2 things. One is to ensure that you have fantastic asset allocation. For many of us who come from wealth management, banking backgrounds, I think the real essence of asset management, asset allocation is really not understood fully by the regular office-going person, right? And it is important that each one of us looks at putting money into asset classes or different areas where you have a certain set of income which is almost guaranteed, which makes sure that if anything happens to one particular sector, you don't get affected. And you have to ensure that some of your money is paid into ensuring something were to happen to you as pure cover, and something were to happen to you in terms of return, and something were to happen to you in terms of guaranteed income. Now, really, and I will leave it to Anish to talk about the GIIP product construct, but really in today's day, when you see so much volatility in the environment, there is job uncertainty, there are issues on health, we have had a learning in COVID. There are so many things like that which have happened where we need to make sure that, look, our families don't suffer if something were to happen to each or any one of us, right? Many people don't realize that if suddenly a lot of money comes in, families don't know how to handle it. So there has to be a steady source of income in terms of how do we ensure that they have a steady source of income where at least they're taken care of. So really the way GIIP has been constructed, it caters to all segments. It caters to the young, where let's say you're a young professional or a young person, you want to make sure that there is a steady stream of income which comes in for your travel or for some purchases, you have this product in place. It is also a great product if you were to go back and offer it to, let's say, parents, whether you want to do it for child education, or you want to use this money for unexpected medical expenses, or you want to use it for family vacations. Again, it's a product which has been well constructed to make sure that the solution is offered to the parents. The third piece is, of course, when you're retired, right? And as and how families are getting nuclear, as and how medical expenses are going up, you don't want to depend, you want a steady source of income which is coming in, which will take care of your medical expenses, which will take care of your day-to-day expenses. So really, it's a product which caters to you or the market out there for every, whether you're young, whether you're in your parenthood, or whether you're approaching your retirement. So I'm sure Anish will discuss at length in terms of the product features, but I think each one of us needs to understand that, look, finally, we do have a range of products, but this is one product which gives guaranteed income, which almost gives a steady flow of second income and caters to every customer out there. So, before I hand it back to Neeraj for his thoughts, as well as Anish on the product, it is March end. And I would like to take 2 minutes to kind of address the team in terms of where we are. Most of you would have seen the Q3 results. We have been doing well. But even if you were to look back, I would like to say a few things to the entire team, given that we have this opportunity today. It has been an excellent journey for HDFC Life for the past 21 years or 22 years, right? we have ensured that whether it's profitability, whether it's quality of business, or whether it's top line revenue and market share, we remain amongst the best in the industry. And I think that is what each one of us should really have our Sar Utha Ke Jio moment, right? To say that, look, we built a company which has delivered not just on top line. It's not that we have grown, not delivered profitability, or it's not that we have grown, done profitability, have done bad quality business. I think the best part about what we have done is ensured, and each one of us, right from the FLS to the product teams, to the operation teams, to the actuarial teams, have ensured that we have delivered on all fronts. The second bit is really the brand that we have created, right? And I think, we have to give some credit, of course, not some, a lot of credit to the HDFC Group, to HDFC Limited, which has in many ways given us our epic values and made sure that, look, we are not only best governed, we have the best level of reporting, we have the best level, we are considered amongst the best places to work, we are amongst the best places to work for women, we are counted as a super brand, we are considered as the best innovator and smart insurer. So there are many things that we have done which has done well for us. Also, in terms of actual number achievement, even if we were to look at it in the short term, I think we are on track for our targets for this year. All channels are performing. Now, whether we were to look at the pension company, whether we were to look at the credit life business, whether we were to look at the individual channels, whether it's proprietary, other banca, broking, all channel direct, all channels are now coming together to make sure that we deliver our targets for the year. I do understand that every year there'll be some channel which will go up and there'll be some channel which will come down, or there'll be some segment which will go up and some segment will come down. But I think really the strength of HDFC Life is because we are so well diversified across segments, across channels, that any one bad year for any one channel is more than made up by somebody else, right? And that is exactly the reason why we need to constantly keep thinking of newer products, newer segments. So we do have less than 28 days to go to before we end this year. And I'm sure all of us are putting in our might to make sure that we hit our numbers for this particular year. Of course, the recent announcement in the budget has led to a huge amount of customer demand when it's come to the high value ticket size. And I'm sure that will help us in reaching or exceeding our targets. But really, while we finish March, the thinking process for next year has to start, right? And the thinking process for the next year, I would say we need to look at it in three ways. One is, how do we cover more and more unique lives, right? How do we go back and take insurance to every Indian? And each channel has to think through to say, do we get into newer markets? Do we get into more products per customer? Do we get into newer customers? And we increase the number of unique lives. The second bit is, if we have to do it, how do we maintain a standard product mix? So even if you were to look at it right now, you will find that, the number of FLS, the number of SPs, the number of branches who are active on par, who are active on non-par, who are active on term, who are active on greater than 45 annuity products, right? Many places we range anywhere between 20% to 60%, right? And that is where the opportunity is. Just imagine that everybody in our system is trained, is capable of ensuring that they have sold term, they have sold annuity, they have sold par, they have sold non-par, they have sold any of these guaranteed products. And we make sure that all products are sold, our volumes can go up, and so can the number of unique lives that we are looking at. So we do look at ending this year well. I'm confident, given the traction and the momentum which has come in February, I do believe that March will be another good month. Of course, it's competitive out there, but that is what HDFC Life has to take care of. But I also think, as a sense of opportunity and optimism, there are many things which will happen in the following year which will give us more areas of growth, right? And I'm not talking just in terms of expansion or business or new products. I think, for the team over here, and everybody has to understand that, look, there are many things happening. The regulator, IRDA, is putting new changes. So whether it's in terms of health indemnity, whether it's in terms of Bima Vistar, whether it's in terms of Bima Sugam, whether it's more products under use and file, whether it's a gift city opportunity, there are many such opportunities which are going to open up for us to do business and also give us career opportunities for a lot of people in our system, right? So I don't want to take too much time. I know, the session today is by our marketing team to ensure that we have a great product launch. But I think this team needs to feel confident to say that, look, we are on the right track. We are on the way to end a great year. We have opportunities coming up for the next year. And a product like this as GIIP, and I'm hoping Anish will cover it. But really, my expectation is, given the market, given the budget, given whatever is happening, we should look at anywhere close to 500 crores before we end March end itself, right? I wish the team all the very best. I think we have a great product and solution coming up. And I will hand it over now back to Rebecca to hand it over to Neeraj and take the session forward. All the best for March, and I hope we have a great year.
Thank you so much, Suresh, for sharing your valuable insights and perspectives on GIIP. And I'm sure that this is undoubtedly going to assist everyone in pitching this product to customers in a most effective and compelling way. Well, everyone, moving on, it's now my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, who is going to be sharing with us the unique features of the HDFC Life Guaranteed Income Insurance Plan. Please join me as I welcome Mr. Anish Khanna, Head Products and Segments.
Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much for the introduction. Thank you, Suresh, for setting up and queuing up the launch of our potential blockbuster. And we are all kind of looking forward to the 500 crores that we kind of expect to do in this March. So once again, hello and good afternoon to everyone. We are in March, and first and foremost, I would certainly like to thank you for your time and joining us for this launch event. We are extremely excited at head office, at the product actuarial marketing team, to bring to you our latest product. And as Suresh mentioned, kind of our next blockbuster. Hopefully, we are already kind of at 50 crores plus on this product since the time we launched it at the end of January. And hopefully, we will kind of get to 500 crores as we kind of launched this tax-free guaranteed income plan, guaranteed income insurance plan. And what I kind of do is that I'll take you through this details of the product and the features of this product. This product has been designed with a lot of unique features, and some of these available with us for really the first time. And what it would kind of allow you to, or us to do, is actually allow us to reach every customer segment. And kind of Suresh mentioned this, whether it is the young, the millennial or the Gen Zs, or the young professionals, or the elderly, whether you're looking to kind of create a legacy for your children, or you're looking to kind of manage your aspirations in terms of your lifestyle and maintain those expenses, guaranteed income certainly would kind of be able to kind of support you in that. If I can have the presentation, please. Next slide. So thank you once again. And here is the next product. This is something that we have always spoken about. This is something that you already know. In the last 21, 22 years, HDFC has been really in the forefront and a pioneer of product innovation, whether it is the protection segment, from being the first to be available with, vanilla term plans, to our entire Click to Protect series, then the entire innovation that we did on the credit life side, the number of add-ons that are available, and now our ability to kind of provide multiple times cover on the unit link side. If you look at savings, Sanchay is a brand. People refer to the savings, the guaranteed income category as Sanchay, right? And they kind of talk about saying, do you have something available equivalent to Sanchay? So I don't need to take any one of you through Sanchay. You are aware whether it's the Sanchay, the original Sanchay, Sanchay Plus, the Sanchay FMP, as Sanchay Par, they have been all blockbusters, and hopefully guaranteed income GIIP comes in that place. Obviously, it has to fill big shoes, but potentially, given what the product is available, the way it is designed, it's certainly looking to kind of give a very, very tough fight to its brother, Sanjay. And on the retirement space, again, we have been extremely innovative, whether on the immediate income side or including even on the deferred incomes, deferred annuity side, which is our systematic retirement plan. So this is no news for you. HDFC has been in the forefront of product innovation and been a pioneer in that. Next slide, please. What I bring to you, and again, extremely excited, the launch of our guaranteed income insurance plan. Next slide, please. Right. So what this has, and this is really the 4 key things that is kind of a unique, and also it's a first for HDFC Life. So we have our first product, which essentially has life cover during the income payout period. So in the guaranteed income space, this is the first product with a life cover available during the income payout period. Also, the second unique key benefit is the entry age from 30 days 0 to really 65 years. It essentially can reach out to every customer segment that you have, whether the parent is thinking about planning for his child, or whether you're thinking about upgrading your lifestyle, or you're looking at a second income. So all entry ages from 0 to 65 years. This has unique combinations of both short-term and long-term, and in the next slide, I will detail that. It brings 6 unique combinations, which has not been available with us. And in a lot of the times when we have gone out and met each one of you, that feedback we have got. And fourth, importantly, it also brings a first-year discount on premium. So while we had enhanced benefits in Sanchay Plus, GIP brings the first-year discount. So from a product design point of view, while it has the ability to kind of meet and reach out to all customer pitches, what this does is essentially the 4 unique benefits which are kind of not available for the first time in the HDFC Life portfolio. Next slide. Right. So just as I said, so what are the key things from a product point of view, from a product feature and benefit point of view? I already mentioned the unique features, what it brings, the unique selling propositions. This product, GIP, has been designed as a survival product, which means that it provides higher income and therefore a higher IRR in the guaranteed income space. The second unique selling proposition, it's a 0 deferment plan, right? This is something that was kind of not available with us in all the combinations. So this is where it brings a 0 deferment plan. The third unique selling thing that it brings is essentially it allows you to take the death benefit both as a lump sum as well as an income benefit, which is called as a family income benefit, where 110% of the sum assured on death is available over 60 equal installments. And fourth, which actually powers the pitches that I'm going to talk about in my next slide, is 6 unique short-term combinations that have been made available. So 808, 10010, 10020, 12012, 12020, and 15015. Right? This has been a lot of demand in the market for these combinations. It allows for unique sales pitches and sales stories for our customers, and this is what GIP brings. In addition to the fact that entry age in this product can be really 0 for 30 days to 65, so the parent can very well plan for his child, right? And kind of create an income product up to a 15% first year discount available, right? Again, a lot of feedback from the market where some of our competitors had introduced this and something which was not available with us. So this plugs that gap, and more importantly, life cover being available during the income period. Next slide, please. Just to kind of detail, extremely simple product in the guaranteed income, tax-free guaranteed income space. So how do you kind of go about this product? You select the premium payment term, you select the income term, right? So it's a very simple combination, right? So the premium payment terms are 4, 8, 10, 12, 15. On the income side, the combinations are 8, 10, 20, 25. So 10 combinations available, and the policy term is equal to PPT plus income term. In terms of the death benefit, you have the choice, either the customer can take it as a lump sum or he can take it in monthly installments as a family income. And therefore, from a pitch point of view, sales point of view, an extremely simple give-get. You essentially pay a certain amount of premium for a certain period of time, and you get a certain guaranteed income, while your life cover is available during both the premium payment term as well as the income term. As I had mentioned earlier, you have to recollect and remember that guaranteed income insurance plan, GIP, is built as a survival product. What does this mean? This product is essentially telling the customer, saying that you enjoy the benefits of your savings in your lifetime. So this product has higher income and higher IRR, and therefore provides lower death benefit and lower terminal benefit compared to some of the other products that are available. So this pitch does not cannibalize any of our existing products. But what it does, it has an incremental pitch. In fact, both Sanchay, the entire Sanchay series, and GIIP can be sold to the same customer, right? One positioned and pitched around the idea that so you pitch the Sanchay Plus as something which is available as an income throughout the policy term, irrespective whether the life assured is alive or not, and therefore it's kind of a continued income stream, right? And therefore has a lower income but a higher terminal benefit. The same customer who is saving and saying, you know, I want to enjoy some of the benefits of the savings that I'm doing, and I want a higher income. I already have a lot of life cover, and I do not want a high death benefit. That is where guaranteed income insurance plan, GIIP, steps in, right? And that is where it provides higher income during a survival period. And therefore, as a result, because you're receiving the income upfront, you receive high IRR compared to what is available in the market, but obviously a 10x death benefit and a lower terminal benefit. Next slide, please. Right, so just to take you through the pitches, and what we have done is that for this presentation and the launch, we have 4 stories for you, right? All our stories are kind of available in the training that we have done, right? Whether the sales story is for your child, you know, you're trying to secure your child's future and create a legacy, or you're looking at creating a retirement income, or you're looking to upgrade your lifestyle and maintain the expenses that you would kind of incur, right? Or you want to reach out to the young professional, or you want to talk to the parent, or do you want to talk to the investor who is looking for asset allocation, or you're looking to invest for retirement. So all these pitches are available with our in different collaterals and gift gets, as well as in our training decks. What I want you to take through is 4 unique pitches, right? And I've kind of customized this more from a view of, you know, the pitch that is there. So this one, and, you know, really tantalizing pitches, something that you can really talk to your customer and attract his attention. So the first pitch, double your money, plan for your child's education. So this pitch has been created for a 35-year-old, where essentially you pay for 10 years and you get for 10 years. So you pay 5 lakh for 10 years, right? Which is essentially about 50 lakhs. You get 5 lakhs 75 per annum for 10 years, right? Which is 57 lakhs, 44 lakh on maturity. You get double of what you paid. So double your money, plan your child's education, 2x the returns, right? Next slide. Second pitch, triple your money and be financially independent. Again, we looked at a 35-year-old, pay for 10 years. You receive an income of 5.43 for 20 years, a total get of 1.5. Right, so this is a 520 pitch. So this is a 1020 pitch. The earlier slide, if you could just go to the previous slide. Previous. The previous one. Yeah, so this, for everyone's attention, this is the 10-0-10 pitch. 10-0-10 is double your money, plan your child, 2x returns. Right, next slide, please. This is 10-0-20. So 10-0-20, triple your money, be financially independent. Right, next slide, please. This is the 12-0-30 pitch, which is 12-0-30, 4x returns and retire tax free. Largely, again, positioned for the elderly, which are kind of or rather higher ages, which are looking for retirement. So this pitch is pay 5 years for 12 years. Get 6.84 for 30 years, 53 lakhs on maturity, 4x the returns. So 12-0-30 for 4x returns, right? And retire tax free. The next slide, please. And the fourth pitch is essentially your second income and 3x. So this is a 15-0-15 pitch where you get 2x your income. So this is designed for people who are essentially saying, I want a second income. So pay 5 lakhs for 15 years, 10 lakhs, you get double the income for 15 years and 81 lakhs on maturity, which is 3x your returns. So what I tried to do in this, at least in this pitch, is essentially take you through 4 unique combinations that are available in this product and in the HDFC Life stable for the first time. So 10-0-10, which is double your money, protect your plan for your child's education. The next pitch is essentially 10-0-20, which is triple your money, be financially independent, 3x returns, right? The third pitch is where we spoke about 4x the returns, and the last pitch being where you get your second income, right? Your double second income and more than 3x the return. So 4 very unique combinations which would kind of help you reach out to each and every customers of yours. I think what we want to kind of point out, this is extremely unique in the market, a set of pitches which was kind of not available, right? And if you combine this with the availability of ages from 0 to 65 years, as well as the first year discount, this pitch and your sales story is unbeatable in the market. Next slide, please. Right. In addition, riders has been a very, very important focus for us as an organization. Each one of you have been contributing to the rider growth. As we stand as HDFC Life today, in terms of our EPI on riders, just to give a number, we are the highest ever that HDFC Life has done, right? And it's been a great movement of riders across every channels, right? Equally in this product, we have 3 of our unique riders available. I would encourage and urge each one of you to talk to your customers about enhancing the very, very valuable protection, which become very evident during the pandemic launch, right? So our Protect Plus rider, where you have 3 options, where is the personal accidental cover, accidental death cover, and cancer. Our income benefit rider, which is on disability, and our critical illness rider. So I would encourage each one of you to kind of talk to protection and add riders, right? In some of the forums where I spoke about riders, we are all aware of the benefits of the riders. It adds to the customer's value. It adds to you in terms of how you benefit, in terms of your goals and the purpose of each one of us. Why are we insurance, and how is it beneficial for the organization, where a lot of the growth in terms of our profits come from riders, and we are able to invest back. So I would like once again to encourage each one of you to talk about protection and attach riders in your savings plans. Next slide, please. Right. Thank you once again. We are in March, extremely excited to launch this great product in the guaranteed income tax-free space, which we believe would kind of be a game changer for us. We are already at 50+ close on this product, right? And we really hadn't done much in terms of this, hoping to see 500 crores, and potentially it has big shoes to fill. And I think GIP is up for all the fight. Thank you so much, and all the very best for March. Thank you.
Thank you, Anish, for taking us through the product in such detail. And, this has definitely, I'm sure, helped us all gain a deeper understanding of the product. Well, everyone, it's now time for an engaging discussion with our esteemed speakers. We will be having a fireside chat where they will be answering some key questions on GIIP. So without any further ado, please join me as we welcome Mr. Neeraj Shah, Chief Financial Officer, HDFC Life, and Mr. Anish Khanna back once again for the fireside chat. So let's get started. Hi, Neeraj. Hi, Anish. Welcome. Welcome to this. I'm sure everyone is waiting to hear your insights and your perspectives after those 2 presentations. We've got some questions for you. So Neeraj, I'll start with you. Welcome to the GIIP Second Income event. We have already heard, some very positive views about this product from Suresh and Anish, and we would be grateful if you could share your valuable perspectives and insights on this product with us.
Thank you, Rebecca, for having us on this and helping us with the launch. And good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining. Suresh started off by talking about, the whole portfolio approach that we have from a customer segment perspective, and in terms of the kind of innovations that we've done from time to time. And Anish laid out what we've done across different categories. I think one thing that we should be all proud of is the continuous flow of innovation that we've seen from the stable of HDFC Life. And this product, Guaranteed Income Insurance Plan, is one more addition to that whole exercise. So I think we all should look forward to what is it that we can do to further enhance our customer engagement with a product like this. Anish very crisply laid out the pitches that we can actually use, which are very, very simple. for us to communicate and very easy for the customer to appreciate and understand. So I think the best part of this product and the communication really is the simplicity of it. And I would urge each of you all to study this a little, and then, just to work through the set of customers that you already have, and see what would be appropriate in terms of what would suit each of their requirements across different life stages. Young families, folks who are, slightly older with children, responsibilities, and then folks who are about 10 to 15 years away from retirement, thinking about what they want to do in the second innings, and folks who really want to plan for their next generation. So across generations, this is a product that can actually fulfill requirements for all our customers. So look forward to all of you all engaging with your customers on that.
Absolutely, Neeraj. I mean, you're talking about the simplicity of the product. Looking at Anish's presentation, I was already sold, and I was even, as you said, across generations, even thinking with regards to my parents as well. So that's definitely, fantastic. What is one feature that you personally like in GIIP?
See, my personal favorite really at an overall level is the simplicity of it. The fact that I can actually use it across different, objectives for a family. But what I like most is really the flexibility to maximize my income while I'm alive, and then pass on something significant to my next generation as well. So that's something that I personally like a lot in this product.
Yes, I think I like that too as well. Enjoy your income while you're, still alive. Fantastic. Anish, my next question is for you. Is GIIP any different from other guaranteed income products in, our offerings bouquet?
Yeah, right. And that's a question I've been kind of itching to answer. I think this is different from everything else that has been available with us, right? So while it is in the same space as tax-free guaranteed income, there are clearly the four unique things that I spoke about in the beginning of this presentation that makes it very, very distinct and a very unique position in our own portfolio, right? So the entry age from 0 to 60 years, the availability of both the short-term and the long-term combinations, the zero deferment that we have kind of introduced, and the first-year discount. What it also comes along with is high IRR. Right. So we haven't, because the product itself is so good, we haven't spoken really much about the IRR, but it also comes with better IRR than most of our competitor products. Right. Just to take a cue from what Neeraj added, if you combine the simplicity of the product with the ability to reach out across customer segments and provide a product which is better IRR than most everything available in the market, that really what kind of puts or positions GIP in a unique place and kind of makes it stand out.
Absolutely. It's like an all-round product that's something for everybody.
It's a combination of Dravid, Sachin Tendulkar, Dhoni, and you could add Shikhar Dhawan together to it.
Well, with our cricket-loving nation, that's definitely going to, score some brownie points. Neeraj, what is your thoughts? I mean, what are your thoughts on, the rising demand for guaranteed products in India in recent years?
So Rebecca, really, it's a function of the macroeconomic environment. There is a lot of uncertainty around, and our aspirations are only increasing in terms of what we would like to see our families, get over a period of time. So these are two big factors which actually, combine to give a fair bit of demand to a segment like this. And really, for us, the key was 4 years back when we launched Sanchay Plus. The whole idea was to actually, recognize this whole macroeconomic shift in terms of uncertainty, giving some sort of clarity and the whole stability around some of the things that customers don't need to worry about. There is enough stress going on in terms of while you're trying to generate your primary income, whether it's in your business or in the jobs, given the environment. So can we put their mind at ease with something that can come to them over a period of time once they've made the commitment? So that was largely our thought process. As far as the demand for this is concerned, it's primarily on account of the changing economic environment. Also, a lot of socio-economic factors in terms of we are not as much in joint families as we used to a few years back, right? And that is something that forces us to think harder in terms of who takes care of us after our retirement. Because there was a point in time when, people could count, or families were counting on children, to take care of them. Now the two things have changed. One is the whole nuclear family system, and second, more importantly, we all want to be self-reliant. We do not want to depend on anybody else. Even if our children are with us emotionally, we are very happy, but we do not want to be financially dependent on anybody. Now that is something which is a very big sentiment shift that has happened over the past many years. Alongside that, consumerism is only increasing. Our aspirations are increasing. We are more comfortable, consuming from tomorrow's income, which is through borrowing. And in an environment like that, anything that gives you that stability and backstop through a guaranteed proposition like this definitely, resonates with a lot of our customers.
Absolutely. I mean, you make such vital points there. There's been such a shift in our thinking as well as a society. So, Anish, I got a question for you. How would you compare GIIP with similar plans offered by, other players in the industry?
First and foremost, it's not similar. It's better, right? Right. So we kind of offer one of the key things that I kind of spoke about in that is the zero deferment. Most of our competitors has one deferment, right? And we are able to, so in a zero deferment product, which means that the customer receives the income earlier, a year earlier than most of our competitors. Our IRRs are higher than competitors. So in terms of both, in terms of the time during which you invest as well as the income you receive, right? This product scores better because you receive the income earlier, as well as for the time that you're investing, our IRRs are better. What we have done here is that, as I was speaking about, it's more like a survival plan, right? So we are saying that this is not something which cannibalizes anything else we have, right? So this is like an additional plan where the customer is saying that I would like to enjoy the benefits of my investment and compounding. So therefore, this plan comes as a higher income, and as a result, therefore, provides a far better value proposition to a customer compared to any other plans available in the market.
Absolutely. Neeraj, my next question is for you, actually. With the consecutive rate hikes that we've seen in the past few months, the interest on FDs has seen significant increases. So how does a GIIP stand to benefit customers better?
No, that's a very, very important question, very relevant in today's environment where we've seen interest rates move upwards, and a significant amount of interest rate movement has happened at the shorter end, where 3 months, 1 year, 2 year interest rates have moved up a lot faster than the way interest rates have moved up at, say, 10-year and 30-year kind of tenures. What we need to keep in mind really is that, is this proposition unique in the marketplace of financial products? And the answer to that is yes, simply because there is no other financial product which gives you a proposition over a 20 to 30-year period. Most of the investments that actually happen in banking products are largely in tenures which are 1 to 3 years. 85 to 90% of the fixed deposit investments typically happen in less than 3-year tenure. And there is a reason for that. This is basically where someone is thinking in terms of safety as well as liquidity of their funds, and also some sort of a parking mechanism till you decide what you want to do next, right? So it serves that objective very, very well. And that's the reason why you see, while fixed deposit rates have been going up, the demand continues to be in the shorter tenure. What this product addresses is at the longer end. At the longer end, 20 to 30 years, there is no other product, whether it's from banking sector or from the asset managers, which offer a product with a proposition like this over a 20 to 30-year period. So while interest rates have been going up, this proposition continues to be unmatched because it is offering a proposition at a very, very long end of the curve. That is something which is not really prevalent in any other part of the sector.
So for anyone looking like long-term 20, 30 years, this is the product for them.
Absolutely. This is a product, and this is a category which is available to customers, which nobody else, no other industry can offer.
Fantastic. So Anish, my next question is for you. In your opinion, which premium payment term or policy term is best for the customer, and why would you say so?
So first and foremost, it's not to kind of look at only what the premium payment or combination is best, and while I'll talk about it, I think what's most important for all of us to remember this is a plan for everybody, ye sabke liye, right? So as I spoke about saying, this is the Indian cricket team, right? So it has the Dhoni, it has the Dravid, it has the Shikhar Dhawan, it has
the all-rounder.
the Virat Kohli, right? So this is like the all-rounder. And the combination that is available, right, where we spoke about the premium combinations, both on the short term and the income period, which is available both again from the short and the long term. So the 10 combinations that are there, it kind of makes it an all-rounder. And therefore, it can kind of really combine for the need that the customer has, right? Whether the need for the customer is ki mere bachche ka education and how can I plan for it? Or if the need is essentially to say that how do I manage my expenses? How do I manage my lifestyle? I'm upgrading, expenses are going up, it can meet that. If the need is saying I need to create a second income, right? So I'm investing and I need a second income while everything else is happening around my life. That is also available. Having said that, here in this product, the IRRs can go up as high as close to 7%, right? For combinations, which I spoke about the 4x returns, if you remember, right? I spoke about the pitch on 12-0-30, which is like a 4x return, right? Which would provide the best IRR amongst the customer, or the 3x return. So the customer wants to invest for 10 years, but 10-0-30, the 3x return. Both of these combinations kind of are from both, it balances the investment period as well as the income period. But what is important is actually to keep the customer need in mind. What is the customer looking for? This plan kind of really position itself there. And overall, it has an IRR which is better than most of the competitors in the market. So it's really kind of suitable across various age groups, for various segments, for various needs that I have. And then the best way to remember is this is the Indian cricket team. It can.
I love the flexibility it offers, based on what your age is, as you said, your requirements are, there's something for everyone in this plan.
Right.
My next question that I have is for Neeraj once again. Neeraj, what are the underwriting impacts on a GIIP?
Now, this, given the simplicity of the product and what Anish explained in terms of the cover, which is life cover, which is 10 times, it makes it easier from an underwriting perspective. So the process is reasonably straightforward. Large part of the business that we will do for folks sitting on this team is going to be a straight through product conversion. Only at extremely high ticket sizes will there be discussions in terms of what is the kind of intervention that will be required from an underwriting perspective, both in terms of financial as well as medical. But by and large, you can expect more than 80% of the business that will happen through this would be a straight through proposition, much simpler underwriting.
Okay, fantastic. I think I have one final question for Anish. Anish, how good are returns at a higher age, would you say?
So I'll just add to what just Neeraj said, right? So the combination, kind of the simplicity of the plan, right, in terms of the pitch along with underwriting, really kind of is a great benefit, right? You don't need to remember much. They're just 10 combinations, right? You'll be surprised at a higher age, like 56, 57 years, right? It can go as high up 6.88. Obviously, there are certain combinations, right? The 4x returns that I spoke about, 12-0-30, will take you closer to 7% at about 6.88 with the enhanced rate. So it really is possibly one of the best tax-free guaranteed income product available in the market today.
That's fantastic. It sounds absolutely brilliant and, game-changing, life-changing also for that matter. It's been so nice talking to both of you, Neeraj and Anish. And, I really thank you for taking time out to share your perspectives and, take these questions. I'm sure that everyone's got a lot more clarity on the product as a result of the session. So thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me today.
Thanks, Rebecca. Thank you, everyone, for joining and wish you all the best. Have a great March. And we will speak about next year shortly. Thank you and all the best.
Right.
Thanks,
Thank
Neeraj.
you.
Thanks, Anish.
All the best for a blockbuster March. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye. So, ladies and gentlemen, well, you have it there. I'm sure that now you all are a lot more clear on the product. And, with that, we've come to the end of the session. It's been lovely having all of you join us. Thank you again to Suresh, Neeraj, and Anish for taking your precious time out and sharing your valuable insights with us and your perspectives with us. We truly appreciate that. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank all of you as well for signing in, joining us, and finding out a lot more about this amazing product that's, we have to offer to our customers. Have a great day ahead. Have a great weekend and happy selling. Thank you and bye-bye.